when we first started seeking out our contractors for building the house, we were working with one cabinet company that we just didn't quite seem to be on the same page with. As Michelle talked about, the style of the kitchen was very important to her, and we just wasn't getting to that point. When we went to Needco, we spoke with David, and on the first day, he immediately listened to everything that we wanted, drew out a plan, and was even offering recommendations that we really liked, and we knew that he knew exactly what we wanted, and he drew out that plan. One of the things that I also liked about Needco is, as we were going through the design phase of the kitchen, David had a lot of samples in his showroom, not just of kitchen cabinets, but also of countertops. And even though we had a countertop contractor in mind, because of the samples that David provided to help match the color of the cabinets, we actually ended up using through Needco a third-party vendor of Needco to install the countertops. And so I think that speaks volumes for David, being able to work with other contractors and having other people that he can recommend that would provide the same amount of quality as David. And so these countertops are quartz countertops, and we absolutely love them. And the color and the size and the measurements and everything was just perfect, and I think they're a huge complement to the cabinets as well. We're a little bit different than the average normal family. In this situation, when we were designing our house, we actually designed our house around the kitchen and the great room. So we knew exactly what we wanted in our kitchen.
And from a design standpoint, we wanted something that was elegant but simple to match the style of the house. And we also wanted something that was very functional, because we wanted to have a place where people could gather, whether we were cooking or not cooking. Most people tend to gather in the kitchen. So we wanted to make it large enough to have plenty of people. So that is one reason why we made the island large with plenty of seating space, as well as having a kitchen table and great room all together in the same room. And we wanted something that was where we were able to have the range as a focal point for the kitchen, to match the fireplace in the great room on the other side of the room.
My favorite part of the kitchen obviously is the commercial look to it. As we were designing the kitchen, I wanted that commercial grade look. We like to entertain, I like to cook, and so I wanted a commercial grade stove, as well as other appliances. But as we were looking at purchasing the commercial grade appliances, we knew we needed to have some really nice cabinets and countertops to complement the appliances.
My favorite part of the kitchen is actually the island, because, as he said, he does a lot of the cooking, and so I'm able to either help him prepare, or even in some cases just be able to sit down at the island and help the kids with homework or talk to him while he's cooking. So it's perfect having a very open kitchen.
I actually have three favorite parts to the cabinets in the kitchen. Two of them was part of the design, and the third one Needco actually had recommended. And the first one was, we wanted to make sure we had drawers on each side of the range instead of cabinets. We put all of our pots and pans and even utensils on this side, so that they're easy to access, and you just pull the drawers out, and they're right there. You're not having to squat down and open and then dig way back into the cabinets, as well as the spices right here on top. The second thing that I liked, as simple as this is a place to put all your garbage. Nobody likes to have a garbage can sitting out in the open, especially when you're entertaining folks, and so this is a simple accessory that Needco provided to us. And then the third thing that Needco offered up to us was how the cabinets will kind of close on their own. If you don't have that, you don't realize what kind of nice little feature that is, because with two boys, you're constantly hearing drawers slam and shut, and so this right here, you give it a little push and it catches at the end and it slowly closes it.
What was important to me about the kitchen was the design and the style, and I had several pictures of what I wanted for the shape of the cabinets, and different pictures of the color that I wanted, just to go with the other areas that we had already picked out in the house. And so it was important to find somebody who could do what we wanted from a design aspect. And when I took these pictures to Nico, they listened to what we wanted and came up with a plan after our first meeting.
In working with Nico, everything was really good. During the development of the cabinets, David stayed in constant communication with us, and when it was time to actually do the installation, we worked very closely with the installer to make sure that the island was exactly where we wanted it. And in fact, we actually had to move it because we actually got the measuring tape out and discovered that it was a few inches off. And so, David and Nico definitely were striving for perfection. And since we've moved in, we've actually called them back out. We have one of our drawers that got off the track a little bit. David was out within a day or so to make the necessary adjustments that it doesn't get off track again. So the customer service has been fantastic. The quality of the cabinets have been phenomenal, and then just the pure look of the cabinets has really made this kitchen look really, really nice.
In fact, we've only lived in the house for several months, and everybody that comes over talks about how unique the kitchen is, and ask us about our cabinets specifically. And so we have recommended Nico several times, and will continue to do so.